I hope you had a good weekend, yoga free. So let's start arriving in the room, just closing the eyes.
Happy birthday!
Thank you.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. Let's have a birthday session. Let's close the eyes for a moment, arriving in the room. I already have a smile on my face. Maybe you want one too. Sitting with a straight back. Observing the sounds around you. Observing your breath. Feeling how the in and the exhales flow in your body. And you can try to prolong the in and the exhales a little bit. Inhaling a bit more deeply and exhaling more deeply. And to even make it a little bit longer, inhale fully, as much as you can until the belly and the lungs are full. Hold the breath for a moment and then exhale until all the air is out. Inhale again. And exhale. Feel for a moment into the silence between in and exhale. And then open your eyes and give yourself a good stretch. To fully be in this room with your attention. Stretching out like a cat, becoming long. And also sidewards. And then inhale, bringing the arms up, opening the chest, letting the arms go backwards, the head back. And exhale down. Inhale up, open the chest. Exhale down. And last time. And then let's open the arms with an inhale. Keeping the shoulders relaxed. And exhale, give yourself a hug. Do it a couple of times in your own rhythm. Okay, good. Shaking out the arms. And start moving the shoulders backwards. And forward. And a couple of times just up with the inhale and down with the exhale. You can exhale through the mouth also. That releases tension from the body. Good. And let's do another energizing breath with a streaker. So inhaling forcefully through the nose and exhaling also through the nose. You can use your arms if you want to support it, like a bit faster. And slow down. And again, relax and close your eyes for a moment. Feeling the rush of energy. Check where you feel it in your body. And then extend your legs, shake them out a little bit. Bring the hands behind you, fingers pointing forward. And on the next inhale, just come up once, let the head fall back, stretch the whole body, and come back down again. Let's do it again. It's not to hold it, just to stretch out the body. Inhale, come up, stretch the whole body. And exhale down. You can even make yourself fall forward a little bit. Shaking the shoulders out a bit. And then let's put the arms to the side and move the wrists, warming up the wrists. Circles with your hands. You can make fists or keep the fingers open. And change direction. And then also opening and closing the hands a couple of times. Warming up fingers. And then shaking out arms and hands and fingers. Great. And let's come in a knee stand. Hands underneath the shoulders and knees underneath the hips. And do a couple of cat and cow movements. Inhale, bending the back, looking up. And exhale, rounding the back like a cat. Follow your own rhythm. Inhale up. And exhale down, looking at the belly button. Moving up the spine gently. And then come to the middle, straighten the back, lengthen the neck. And let your hips fall right and left a couple of times. Alternatively, you can actually also just bend to any side. Isn't any tension in the hips, the back and the spine, the shoulders. And then stretch backwards. Lengthen your spine. Just a good stretch. And then coming back to the middle, taking the toes under, pushing into the toes, lifting the knees. With the toes pushing in the mat, you can also shift the weight a bit from right to left. And exhale this down. And again, push into the toes, lift the knees a little bit. And then on the next exhale, come to downward dog. Straight arms, head between the arms, long back. The knees can be bent. And start walking the heels to the mat. Warming up the calves. And trying to keep the spine straight. And breathe. And then take a moment to push both heels down. Gently, just see how far you can get. And then you hold for a moment, taking a deep in and exhale. And then you start walking the feet towards the hands, bending the legs. When you arrive there, just hang down And just try and relax for a moment. Feel how space is created between the vertebrae. And then straighten your back. Once, like a table. Exhale down. And then roll up gently down to a standing position. Time to get ready for a couple of rounds of sun salutations. Come to the beginning of the mat. Standing in the mountain position with the feet firmly on the ground, the big toes touching each other, the legs activated, belly in, chest up. And we inhale, bring the arms up, gently bend back. Exhale, bend forward, bring the hands next to the feet. And then the right knee goes back. And just lengthen your spine, look forward. And then bring the left foot back, plank position. And then first the knees down, chin into chest, and then slide into the cobra. And then come to the downward dog. Bring the right foot between the hands or close to the hands, left knee on the mat. Again, stretching out the back. Bring the left foot back. Rolling up, lengthening the spine, arching back slightly, and exhale, arms down. Good. Same for the other side. Inhale up, arch back, using the belly muscles. Exhale down, left knee back, straightening the back, letting the pelvis fall down. Right foot behind, plank. Knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, left foot between the hands, straightening the back, forward, hips sinking down. Exhale, right foot. Inhale up, lengthening, using the belly muscles, activating them, and then arching back slightly. Exhale, arms down. Let's do another round. Inhale up, arch back. Exhale, hands down, right foot back, lengthening the spine. Left foot back, plank, knees, chin, chest. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, right foot. Left foot. Inhale up. Arch back. And you can directly go down. This is too fast, do it at your own rhythm. And try to make it a flow and not to stay too long in any of the positions. Plank, cobra, downward dog, left foot, right foot. And let's do one more round. Inhale, arms up, arch back slightly, exhale down, right foot back, lengthening the spine, hips falling down. Plank, chin, chest. Sliding into the cobra, keeping the elbows closed. Downward dog. Right foot between the hands, lengthening the spine, forward. Left foot. Inhale up, arching back. You can directly go down again. Same with the left side. Plank, knees, chin, chest. Sliding into the cobra. Into the chest. Downward dog. Left foot between the hands. Right foot between the hands. And come up. Stretch out towards the ceiling. Arch back. And exhale down. Good. Shake out for a moment. And feel into your body. Feel the changes. Feel the heat. Taking a couple of deep inhales You may exhale through the mouth, that releases tension. And let's do 2 or 3 rounds of moon salutations. I think we haven't done them here. It's a bit of a shorter sequence, slightly different. Start the same way, inhaling up, lengthening the spine. Exhale, bending down, putting the hands next to the feet. And then first the right knee back, lengthening the spine. And then you bring the left knee next to it and down and stretch out your back. And then you tuck the toes under. Push yourself on your feet. Coming into the chair. Again, correct your spine, long spine. Arms next to the ears. Shoulders relaxed. And exhale, taking 2 steps forward to the beginning of the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, down. Nose to the knees. This time the left knee goes back first. Straightening the back, looking forward, holding down in the hips. And then the right knee goes next to the left. As you stretch out your back. And then coming on the toes. And into the chair. Out to correction. Continue breathing. And exhale, arms down. 2 steps forward. Turn it around. Inhale, arms up. Lengthening. Exhale, bending down. Left knee back. Right knee back. Stretch. And then coming on the toes. Into the chair. Trying to keep arms straight. Close to the ears. Feel your feet melting into the mat. Exhale down. 2 steps forward. And we do one last one. Inhale up. Exhale down. The right again. And the left. Come to your toes. Your feet. Chair. And exhale. Good. Let's shake out for a moment. Legs and arms, and shoulders. And let's go for a warrior position. So again, come to the beginning of the mat, mountain position. Stand straight. And on the next inhale, take a deep step, a big step back with the right foot. Opening the hips sidewards. Inhale, arms shoulder height. You can shake it to both sides. And on the exhale, you bend the front leg and look forward. Make sure your left knee is above the left ankle. So the knee is not collapsing to any of the sides. Activate your core muscles. And the hips stay sidewards, open. Breathe. And from here we go into the warrior 1. So we start first bringing the arms down and then moving the hips forward, pointing toward the left foot. Probably the right foot has to adapt a little bit to stand stable. The front knee stays bent, and then we open the arms, bring them up, coming down with the hips. Again, the core muscles are activated, shoulders relaxed, a smile on your face. Let's take 3 deep in and exhales into the warrior 1. And then we will do a little challenge in terms of balance and go to the warrior 3. So pointing the arms forward And then pushing with your right foot and bringing your weight on the left. Arms forward, and if you can, lift the right leg up a little bit. Push into the left toe. And breathe. Just lift the leg a little bit, whatever is good. To balance at the same time. And come back. And then bring the leg forward, shake out a little bit. Well done. You do the same with the other side. Standing in mountain position, straight. Feet pushing into the mat. And then making a big step back with the left foot. Opening the hips sideward, arms up, shoulder high. Deep inhale to the chest. And on the exhale, we bend the right leg. And look to the right side. Again, make sure the shoulders are relaxed. The face muscles are relaxed. The core muscles are activated. You can feel how both feet melt into the mat. How they carry your weight. The warrior increases the resilience in your body and strengthens the leg muscles. Exhale, arms down, and then shift the hip forward. The left hip goes forward. And then bring out the arms, bend the front leg. Warrior one, sorry. We do 2, 1, 3 today. Relax your shoulders. Check whether your front knee is not collapsing to any side. Arms next to the ears, straight arms. Smile on your face. Three, 2, 1, 0. And then let's go into the warrior 3, pointing forward, envisaging a point, and then pushing yourself up into the warrior 3. You can keep the right leg bent if that helps the balance. And continue breathing, arms straight. Pushing the mat with the left toe to help balance. And come back. And shake out legs and arms. Very good, well done. Getting warm here. And let's do another balanced position. So I will do the tree. If you prefer to do the eagle, you can do so. Standing with both feet on the mat. And shifting your weight towards the right foot. Bringing the sole of the left foot either on the lower leg, on the calf, or up on your thigh. I'm not good with balance this morning. Pushing into the right toe, activating the core muscles. And once you have found your balance, with the next inhale, you can bring your arms up, palms of the hands together, fixing a point in front of you. Breathing regularly. Seven, 6, 5. Push into the toe. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Release the arms and the leg. And let's move on to the other side. Again, first mountain position, standing straight. And then shifting the weight to the left leg. Facing the right. Ooh la la. Placing the right sole of the foot somewhere in your left leg. And once you've found your balance, you can bring the arms up. Counting your inhales down from 7 to 0. Shoulders relaxed. 3, 2, 1, 0. Arms down. Legs down, shake out. Very good. Let's move the shoulders around a couple of times. Exhale through the mouth. And then we go down to the mat for some further exercises. Let's go down in first in forward bend. So standing straight, legs, feet together, mountain position. Bringing the arms up, shoulders relaxed. Actually, we can do a backward bend first. So bringing the hands on the lower back. You can actually, you can start a bit of a massage on the lower spine with your thumbs. And try to bring the elbows as close together as possible. Activate your core muscle, that's very important. And on the next inhale, start bending back, looking forward. Make sure you activate your belly muscles. There should be no pain in the back. Just go as far as you can. As said, if there's pain, just come back up. Bring the elbows together. And inhaling up. Good. We do a counter movement, so now we do a forward bend. Inhale and bring the arms up, straight back. And then bending forward from your hips, straight back as far as possible. And then just bend further down. Even if you need to round your back. You just stretch in your legs, breathing into it. And use your breath to go deeper. Inhale, straighten your spine a little bit more. And exhale, bringing your nose and your belly closer to your legs. And you can bend your knees and come to a sitting position. Lengthening the left leg, then the right one. Bend, bring the foot either inside or outside of the knee. Bring one hand behind your back. Inhale, straighten and lengthen your spine. And on the exhale, go into the twist to the right side. Working with your breath to go deeper. So inhale, lengthen the spine. And exhale, twist a bit further. Keeping your face relaxed. The shoulders relaxed. And inhale, coming back to the middle. Changing legs. Straightening the spine, inhale. And exhale, twist to the left side. Smile on your face. And inhale, coming back to the middle, shaking out. Now bending the left leg, bringing the knee forward. So the knee is pointing forward, and the left foot can be underneath of your right thigh, next to your buttocks. And then bring the right on top. So the right knee is also pointing forward above the left. Doesn't have to be super straight, just as good as it can be this morning. Then take a good inhale to straighten your back as much as possible. Feeling this twisted position, feeling the stretch it already entails without moving further. Trying to sit on your sitting bones as much as you can. And then bringing the right arm up, bending it and grabbing the left hand behind the back. And pulling down. If you can't reach it, just pull on your elbow, opening the shoulder, helping it with the left hand. The main aim is to keep the back straight and opening the right shoulder and opening the chest. So breathe into your chest. Bring the chest out when you inhale. Feeling a slight stretch there. Two more deep in and exhales. And then gently release. Shake out your arms and shoulders. And either rearrange your legs or do the fun turn with me, pushing into your feet, bringing your buttocks up. And then you have to turn to the left side, absolutely to the left, otherwise it doesn't work. Once around until you sit in the same way, just that this time the right leg is underneath of the left. And then try to sit a bit more on the sitting bones. And then straighten your back. Bringing the left arm up, bending it and trying to reach it with your right, or pulling down. I always need a bit of help on that side. There we go. Bring a smile on your face, breathing into your chest, and breathing into the shoulder. Breathing into the straight spine also. And you can probably feel that there is some opening. You can pull a bit further. The position gets a bit more relaxed. And on the next exhale, release gently, shake out, disentangle your legs, also shake them out a little bit. And then bring the soles of your feet together as close to your body as you can, straightening the back, and then start moving the legs up and down like a butterfly, opening the hips, releasing tension from the hips. We even keep psychological tension in the hips. So when we're having a really bad day, there's a good chance that we're very tense and inflexible in the hips. Keeping the shoulders relaxed, the face. Good. And then we open the legs again and open them as far as you can with straight legs. Doesn't matter whether it's just a little bit or whether it goes very wide. Just go as far as you can, sitting on your sitting bones and trying to straighten your back. This will already increase the stretch in your legs. If you can sit here with a straight spine, then you can try to, from your hips, fall slightly forward, just a very little bit, to open and to stretch the inside of the thighs. Be careful, it's still early in the morning. Be gentle and stop where you feel a little stretch. And if it starts feeling a bit more relaxed, you may wish to go a little bit further, keeping your spine straight. If you're very flexible, you may be able to lie down, forward, or to bring your elbows down. You're not really flexible enough this morning to do this with the straight back. So wherever you are, feel the stretch. You can also close your eyes. Breathe into the stretch. Feel how these muscles relax a bit more when you exhale. Use your breath to go deeper. And slowly bring yourself back up. Bring the legs together, shaking them out, bending them, bring them close to your body, and then you can use them to roll back on your back. Maybe rolling a bit forward and backward, if that feels good. Or you can also massage your spine and rolling just a bit from right to left, whatever feels right. And then bring your feet back on the mat with bent knees and push your spine on the mat. So bring your pelvis up, bring your hips up a little bit to push the spine down on the mat. You can maybe see the difference. You can lie like this, or you can push up a little bit. And just stay here, feel the difference. Feel your belly muscles working. You may even feel a stretch in your thighs. Release, relax for a moment. And on the next inhale again, bring your hips up, don't lift them up, just bring them a bit forward, bring the pelvis forward, pushing the spine into the mat. And either you stay here, or if you want, you can push yourself up into the little bridge, bring the buttocks up, putting the weight on the feet and on the shoulders. Maybe even walking the heels a bit closer to the hands, so that you wheel. Wherever you are this morning, respect your body. Don't put weight on your neck. And exhale, coming down, grabbing your knees, pulling them towards your chest. Round your back a little bit. And we'll go into it for last time. Feet back on the mat, pushing the spine in the mat, and either staying here or bringing the buttocks up. If you know how to do the wheel and you want to do it, feel free to do it now. Let's breathe into the position. 2 more deep in and exhales. And use the exhale to come down, release, grab your knees, roll a bit around sidewards or in circles, massaging the spine. If you do a circle, forget to change the direction. Bringing the feet back on the mat, opening the arms to the side, and letting the knees fall to the right side, head to the left. Enjoying a moment, relax in the twist. Breathing into the belly. And on the next inhale, change the legs and the head to the other side. And inhale, bring the legs back up. And we'll work the belly muscles a bit more, so lengthen your legs. And you can either keep your arms along the body, or if you want to support yourself a bit more, bring the hands underneath of the buttocks. And do some leg lifts. So you can either choose to lift one leg at a time, or both. So on the next inhale, lift either just the right leg slowly up, or lift both legs up. And then point the foot a couple of times. And on the exhale, bring the leg back on the mat in a controlled way. And inhale, again, both or the other leg up, pointing and flexing the foot a couple of times. And the leg is up. And then with a flexed foot, bring the leg down in a controlled way. And try to keep your spine on the mat the whole time, like we did before. Inhale up again. Either the right or both. Point and flex 2-3 times. And on the exhale, bring the legs down very slowly. And on the inhale, the other leg, or both, making sure the spine stays on the mat. Pointing and flexing. And then bring the legs down again. And let's all try both legs. If you need support, bring your hands underneath the buttocks, that really helps. Again, inhale, pushing the spine on the mat as much as possible. And then lifting the legs. Slowly up. And bring them to 90 degrees. Pointing and flexing the feet. If you can't straighten the legs, that doesn't matter. Just try to have 90 degrees. Feel your spine on the mat. Again, use your belly muscles to straighten the spine. And stay in this candle position for at least 7 in and exhales. the start of the inversion. So enjoy the feet up and the head down. Breathing into your belly. Shoulders are on the mat. The entire spine is on the mat. The feet are in the air. And from here, get prepared for the shoulder stand. If you don't want to go into shoulder stand, or if it feels like too much, just bring your legs down and relax. Shavasana. Otherwise, bend your legs. Bring your buttocks up, the knees towards the forehead. Support your back with your hands. Bring the elbows together. And from here, lift. Straighten the legs. You can also start with one leg at a time if you want. Make sure the weight is on the elbows and the shoulders. Don't bring weight on your neck. Generally, the closer your elbows are, the better is the chance that the weight is where it's supposed to be. And again, if you're on the shoulder stand, relax in the position, take 7 deep in and exhales here. And if you feel it gets too much, just roll back on the mat. Or already go into the plow. Three, 2, 1, 0. And let the right leg drop down over your head. And see how far you can go. Straight leg. And then inhale, bring it up again. And exhale, left leg dropping down behind your head. And inhale up. And if you want to try the full flow, then you can bring both legs down over your head. And otherwise just roll back on the mat. If you can bring the toes on the ground, then you can release your arms and interlace your fingers. If your toes are not touching the floor, then just keep supporting your back with your hands. Breathe a couple of times. In this position, straighten your legs a little bit more. Bring the buttocks up, lengthening the spine. And then support yourself to roll out of the position. Bringing the spine on the mat again. And maybe you want to roll a bit forward and backward. To release tension from the spine. Good. Let's lengthen the legs and shaking out the legs. Maybe even giving yourself a good stretch. And let's do the fish position. So bring the hands underneath of your buttocks. Bring the feet together, straightening the legs. And on the next inhale, we push into the elbows and lift the chest up. It's a chest opener maybe. Breathe into the chest. The head can rest on the mat if it wants. Just don't push on it. Breathe into the chest. 3, 2, 1. And 0, bringing the head up and rolling back on the mat. Grabbing your knees, coming in back. Bring your nose to the knees to round your spine even more. Being as small as possible. And then bringing the head back on the mat. You can grab your feet either from the outside, or if that doesn't feel good, you can just grab the big toes and open into the happy baby pose, pushing the knees down towards the floor, opening the hips. You can roll around a little bit if you want. Main thing is keeping your head on the mat, keeping your shoulders on the mat. And opening the hips, pulling your feet down so that the knees come a bit closer towards the mat, towards the floor. And then bring the knees together, releasing the left leg on the mat, keeping the right knee to your chest, pulling it a bit further towards your chest. Trying to keep the spine on the mat. And on the next inhale, grab your thigh and start straightening the leg. And with the exhale, continue pulling it towards your chest. Using your breath to go deeper into the stretch. Inhale, straighten. And exhale, pull a bit closer towards your chest. And exhale, release the leg. And grab the left, pull it towards your chest. A bit closer, keeping the spine long. And on the mat, shoulders stay on the mat. And on the next inhale, grab the thigh, lengthen the leg, straighten it. And use the dynamic of in and exhale to go deeper. And exhale, release. Turn onto your belly. Bring the hands next to the shoulders. And on the next inhale, lift the upper back. You can even lift the hands. Only use your back muscles to lift off the mat. Looking down or forward. Continue breathing. If you want to increase it, you can even bring the arms sidewards. Feeling your back muscles at work. Exhale, release from the pillow with your hands. Relax for a moment. And then get ready for a second round. Bring the hands next to the body, elbows close to the body. Inhale, bring the chest up. You lift the hands or keep them on the mat. And now push a little bit into your hands. To move a bit more backwards. To come a bit higher. Lengthen your spine. And exhale, relax. Then grab your feet, pulling them towards your buttocks, stretching your thighs. Stretching both of the thighs. And from here, either stay there, stretching, or you can go up into the bow, pushing the feet into the hands, lifting the chest and the legs off the mat. Breathing into the chest. And exhale, release. Push yourself into child pose. First giving your back a good stretch. And then releasing, resting for a moment. And then get ready for the final relaxation. So if you need some socks or pullover, just grab them. Come to lie on your back. In Shavasana. The legs slightly open. The arms along the body. Palms of the hands facing the ceiling. And feel into your breath. Feel how with each exhale, your body sinks a bit deeper into the mat. How with each exhale, all of the muscles relax more and more. Give a quick body scan from the toes towards your head to feel whether there's any last tension that needs to be released. And also whether all of the muscles, all of the body parts are soft and relaxed. And close your eyes and enjoy a couple of minutes in complete relaxation. Slowly start bringing your attention back. Moving your toes and your fingers. Putting your left hand on your heart. Bring a smile on your face. And rolling towards the right side. Resting there for a moment. And whenever you're ready, you can push yourself back up into a sitting position. Keeping the eyes closed. Bring your attention inward again. Check how your body feels. How your mind feels. And to finish, let's chant 3 Oms together, enjoying the vibration. So take a deep inhale. Om. If you don't want to chant, you can also just hum. Inhale. Om. And the last one, inhale. Om. I say thank you and namaste and have a lovely day.